So today Long gave me the idea to record something very different to what we usually do on this channel, or maybe if I say something we haven't done for a long time, which is something a little bit more casual and behind the scenes, where I kind of show you around and explain how I manifested this quite a big house. I don't know if you've seen the outside, but it's quite big. Yes, I did use the law of attraction, but I also use many laws of the universe. And I'm going to break it all down. Maybe you guys take notes, and it's going to be like half a MTV Cribs tour, house tour at the same time for you nosy people, or people who just like looking at nice houses. But at the same time, I want to share a few things, right? And while you come into this through this door, I want to let you guys know I'm a big advocate of Feng Shui, astrology, and things like that. Some people say, oh, you know, it doesn't matter. It's all about how you believe in yourself. That's what matters. Who cares what planetary alignment or what birth chart you are and all the rest of it? You know, there is, I always say there's 3 levels of consciousness. The first one is you're conscious, what you're conscious about, which we're not conscious about much. The second is our subconscious, which we always talk about reprogramming. And the third one is the superconscious, which is what we cannot see. Like the sun goes up every morning and goes down every evening without fail. And it's a mathematical thing, you know, and it happens. These are all timings, you know. And so when you come through the door, you see like a lot of gold happening. The gold is a good attraction through the door. But at the same time, you'll see that there's no electronics facing the door, meaning that no energy or currency can go out, but it keeps locked into this house, right? So anyway, this is I love this, like kind of like a half floating staircase thing. I love high ceilings. I don't know about you guys, but gives that space, and that space allows for downloads and more creativity and all the rest of it. But it was quite interesting because this house, I mean, now I look back, you guys who've been following the channel since 2018 when I first started doing daily videos would have seen that I used to have a, now I call a tiny house when I was in the UK. But I remember back then when I used to do the house tour and show you guys around with the water in the back, everyone was like, oh my God, it's a dream home, it's so nice. You know, as you navigate through life, you start realizing there's really levels to the game. Did I once upon a time visualize these things? Yes, absolutely. I visualized it. So visualization definitely is a part of getting this thing. Did I ever have it on a vision board? Yes, I had huge mansions on my vision board. Actually, I used to even put it on my desktop wallpaper. I know that Long really likes doing that type of stuff as well, but I used to have a big mansion there as well. Actually, speaking about manifestation, this is something some of you may know if you've been following my other channel as well. But you see a lot of music things going on here. We got keyboard, and we got piano, we got guitars and amps and mics and drums and everything, right? I manifested a contract, a singing contract with, yes, I know it's funny, right? Even I find it funny, but with a manager who used to work for Universal Studios out in Hong Kong. And so I signed a deal, and now we've got a few singles going out, record going out and things like that. And yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of changes happen on this channel. That's why I want to kind of bring you behind the scenes, because I think instead of me just sitting there all the time talking about planets and stuff, sometimes going behind the scenes, you get to know me a little bit better and know the way I think, know, you know, my diet, what I do and things like that. Then you really get into the mind. When you tap into the mind of people who maybe are slightly ahead of you, then that's how you achieve success. Right? And by the way, on that note, what I really want to say as well, I really want to, because many of you know that it's been like about 13 years now I've been a speaker, and I've been teaching manifestation, and I've also been teaching a lot of different things like speaking and confidence and money and business and everything like that. We have 4 students right now that are, they're doing phenomenal. They're doing phenomenal. One is in wealth. I know Amy is doing wealth right now. So a lot of things to do with wealth and manifestation. She's really, really good at that type of stuff. And that's how she manifested. Also moving to Dubai, actually. We've also got Sophia as well, who does a lot of things to do with holistic stuff and wellness and stuff. And I always say this, by the way, health is wealth. And whether you like it or not, you say, oh, you know, yeah, I know health is important, but it's boring. No, it's everything. I literally just finished yoga practice just now. I was at the gym early this morning. I went for a swim. I'm going to show you the pool in a moment, but I went for a swim. But these things is very, very important. So what I'm saying is, imagine out of the thousands and thousands of students that come through any of our programs, our academy and our courses and programs, there's 4 YouTube channels I highly, highly recommend you follow. They may not be the ones with millions of subscribers right now, but I want you to follow them and I want you to subscribe to them, is because there's a lot of value you can learn from it. So we've got Isabel as well, which did a lot of yoga meditation stuff and is actually one of our manifestation coaches. Sophia as well, which is a lot about downloads and creativity. I mean, she's a bit out there sometimes when she talks, but if you guys are into the spiritual stuff, then you're going to love it, and especially with downloads. And if you're creative, you're an artist and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop those, there are 4 YouTube channels. You see, I don't usually push many people's YouTube channels much, but I highly, highly recommend you follow these guys. Just give them all a subscribe, do your good karma deed for the day, and then check out, because they always say your network is your net worth, your tribe is your vibe. And sometimes when you dive into the minds of these successful people or coaches and influencers and things like that, you start understanding, right, okay, you start picking up these little gems and they all start coming together. You know, which is kind of also part of how I manifested this. I've had many, many, many coaches, watched many videos, been to many programs. Like, it's just because it's a whole collective intelligence out there. You're never going to be able to get everything from one person, because different people are good at different things. You know, and so I really, really highly recommend you follow those YouTube channels and find yourself a coach, find yourself a mentor, and, you know, attend different programs. And by the way, I'm gonna check with the team if we've got any manifestation events or anything like that. If there's anything available or any free gift we can give you where you can get a free pass or something like that, you can find it in the description below. I'm not sure if there is one right now, but check it anyway. I always say if you don't try, you never get, right? So anyway, so let me show you around. It's pretty nice here. We've got our team, our family here. We have quite a lot of people who live in the house at the same time. I think for many years now, I've always lived with many people. I like it that way. I think it's convenient. The whole family can get things done, but obviously I'm very selective of who I live with. It's not just any people, blah, 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 like that, because I'm an introvert and I need my peace and quiet as well. So, so anyway, this is the living room, and then I'll give you a brief look at, here's our pool. So we got a pool, maybe, you know, once every 2-3 days or something like that. I'm out there swimming and catching a bit of sun as well. So it's a very big space, actually. I like it because it's got big outdoor space, got big indoor space. I know a lot of people say that Dubai is too hot and all the rest of it, but you kind of get used to it, you know. I mean, I came from sunny England. Think about that. It's a grey every single day. And if I can get used to it, you can definitely do as well. This is the kitchen. This is, I mean, I would have preferred, to be fair, the kitchen to be bigger. I like big kitchens. And also one thing, I was just doing some cooking before here, but I'm not a big fan of these type of induction stuff. I like real fire and turbo wok, like Chinese noodle style. Those of you who know my background, I came from franchising noodle bars, so I used to be a chef myself. Yeah, so I like that fire stuff. I feel like cooking's much quicker. Here's all storage stuff and the maid's room, and then we actually have the practical kitchen outside. So this is just the show kitchen. We have the practical kitchen outside, which I don't really go there because I was going to say I'm not that practical. No, I'm quite practical. Anyway, I want to show you around this side. I'm going to split this video actually into 2 parts probably, because it's going to be too long. Upstairs is huge as well. Even one bedroom is bigger than most people's houses. So it's really, really crazy. So we'll just show downstairs for now. I really like open space, a lot of light coming in. I think it's good feng shui, you know, it attracts light inside. Some of you who've ever seen any of our podcasts before will probably be very familiar with this room. I like the podcast room to always be set up. I think it's the best way. I think that it's nice to have something set up. Like, I'm one of those people who I procrastinate a lot. And this is also another part of manifesting wealth for me was hard because I was a procrastinator. So I would have never manifested this house if I didn't prepare well as a procrastinator. And how does a procrastinator procrastinate? Usually by saying, well, I can do some work or do some filming, but my things are not set up yet. So let me set it up first. Or, oh, maybe I'll do it tomorrow instead. So that's why everything is just already set up. I can just sit down and film a video whenever, and that stops me from procrastinating. Another thing as well that I used to procrastinate a lot with is my health. Like going to the gym. I know I'm supposed to look after my body. My body is my temple, but oh, it's too hot. Oh, I need to drive the car. Oh, it's whatever outside or whatever, you know. So anyway, that's why I decided to make this, which was actually supposed to be, I think in a lot of Arab countries, they have, this is called like a maji, which is like a second, like a guest reception room or something, you know, like a second living room. Yeah, I turned it into a gym. I just worked out here this morning. I worked out here yesterday, the day before. I work out pretty much every day now here. It helps because it's here, you know. I love inspiration stuff, and I think Muhammad Ali is just, I mean, it's Muhammad Ali, come on. It just makes me feel like, ready, you know. It's just got quite a lot of space as well. A lot of bathrooms going on. We got table tennis. I play a lot of table tennis. I used to actually compete in table tennis. That's why I kick Long's ass every day in table tennis. And now he doesn't play me anymore. So there you have it. Yeah, that's kind of like a brief tour. We actually have a room down this side, but I'm not going to go inside because that's Long's love hut, and we don't want to disturb his love hut and his love feng shui stuff there. So, but if I was to sum it up and say, you know, what are the key factors that allowed me to actually manifest this place is, number one, I realized that everything in the material world that I'm looking to manifest requires money. So wealth is the thing. Wealth and abundance is one of the things on the high priority list of things you need to manifest, obviously health being one of them too. But wealth, I know that I need to play the game right. So finding mentors, finding coaches. My mentor used to always say, you got to learn before you earn. You got to learn from successful people who have more wealth than you. And that's what I did. I had many coaches through my time, and I learned from them. The second thing I think that is very important is you got to be daring with your vision. If you say like 10 years ago, you tell me, hey, live in a house this size or this price, I'll be like just a lot of money, you know, a waste of a lot of money, I would probably say. But understand that there's an abundance out there. You are part of the universe. The universe is part of you. You can manifest anything you want as long as you put your mind. Is it? Or was it Henry Ford? What was this? What did he say? He said, if your mind can conceive it, then you can achieve it, or something like that, right? So that's the whole principle. You got to be daring with your thought. Your mind will always try to shut you down, by the way. It's going to say, no, you can't. It's not that easy. But just tell it to go away and just believe and trust. You got to have belief. Absolutely, because manifestation is all about belief, 100% belief. And the way to increase your belief is to change your environment. That's why I was saying for you to follow those channels. And that's why I was saying that you got to find yourself a new environment. Your network is your net worth. Your tribe is your vibe. So you got to change your environment. If you're hanging around with a lot of people who are broke every single day, then it's going to be very hard. How are you going to manifest this? Because they're going to be throwing all these negativity and fears and doubts into your subconscious mind every single day. It's really not going to help you. So once I started to change my environment, then my environment started to change me. So that's another big point, how I manifested this place. The big part of it was to do with hard work, you know, and discipline. You got to take action. A lot of people think manifestation is just some woo-woo thing where you just like think about things and everything will just happen, you know, and just land there for you. You know, you just get the key in your pocket or something. But no, you got to work hard. I work hard. I work every day. But the most important thing about work, though, is you got to find something you love. Then it doesn't feel like work. That's the key factor. Because if you tell me to do something I don't enjoy every single day, I'm not going to want to work every day. But now I don't feel like I'm working. That's the key factor. So you got to find something that you're passionate about and learn how to take your passion into profits. That's Very, very big key factor. And then the final thing is about surrendering. It is a big part of manifestation is surrendering. It's having trust, having faith that even when things go wrong, it's going right. Now, that's a hard thing to swallow sometimes because you're looking at what's going wrong and the challenges that are happening in your life. And you're like, hey, I can't deal with this right now. And why is this happening to me? No, it's happening for you. Have trust, have faith, surrender to what is happening and know that man makes his plan, but God has his plan for you. And they know what you want. So if you have trust and faith, then everything will go that way. That's pretty much it for now. I don't know if you like this style of video. I just thought I'd change it up a bit instead of just keep talking about astrology. And I've been doing that for a while now on this channel. And we came from manifestation, so let's go back to the roots and let's give ourselves a bit of a recap and back on track. And if you enjoy this type of style of video, then please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are. What else you want to learn about? What do you want to see more on this channel? Do you want to see upstairs? Do you want a full MTV Cribs house tour? Yeah. If you do, let us know inside the chat. If there's enough demand for it, then we'll create a video on that or any other topics that you may be interested in. Let us know what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to achieve, what do you want help with. Let us know inside the comments below, and do let us know where you guys are tuned in from. That's always nice to know, so I know if there's any people in the UAE, maybe, I don't know, we can hang out one day. Maybe we have a house party and you guys come over or something. But other than that, if you're completely new to this channel and it's the first time we're meeting, you have not yet, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to that little bell sign, by the way, because this year I'm gonna actually, from this channel, I used to do daily videos, but I switched to a second channel. But I'm gonna bring, not daily videos, but I'm gonna do a lot more videos on this channel from now on because, you know, I like you guys. I think it's nice to hang out. So anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful day and happy manifesting. Sending my love and prayers to every single one of you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Namo Himalaya.